Everybody, thanks for watching the replay, and thanks for joining me live if you're here. And if you're on the replay or on the web, you can't comment or anything, but you can tweet me here. Let me see it. At April L. Enriquez for any comments or questions that you have. So if you're on the web or you're watching the replay, you can always interact with me here. So who's here? I saw a few names. Hey Mark, hey Dr. Nilsa. If you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up, say yes. How are the turtles? Give me hearts, thank you. I'm not wearing the turtle shirt today, it's in the wash. It's still dirty. Thanks for remembering. Okay, so I'm April, yoga teacher to stressed out people who want to be a little happier, a little more saner, a lot more relaxed. And today I'm doing a need a break from the hustle lunchtime yoga sequence. I am in between hustling right now. Today I'm doing my mama hustle. I had to drive the kids to their grandma's and take one to school orientation and take my dog to the shop, groomers. So I need a break. So if this is you, if you know, you're at work, you need a break, you work from home, you need a break, if you're a mom, you need a break, come and join me or watch the replay if you're not ready. Okay. So, okay, I won't be able to read your comments. I'll be over here, but I will be able to read them later. So I go through and I watch all my replays and I see what's going on. And if your Periscope account is hooked up to your Twitter account, I can tweet you later. So if that's cool with you, I'm gonna go ahead and start because I only have about an hour before I have to go start hustling some more. So what I'm gonna do today is usually what I do for my own practice. So you can modify it as for you, and I'll give you some modifications too. Okay. So what I usually do even before I get into any pose is I massage my neck because I hold a lot of stress in my neck. So I just check out and see how tight it is today. And I just go from back here and then I go down my arm, kind of wake up my muscles, squeeze a little bit, massage the palm of my hand, get some blood flowing in my fingers, and then I do the other side. Yeah, my neck is kind of tight today. Okay. So if you like anything I'm saying, you can go ahead and tap the screen and give me some hearts so I know what you guys like and I can keep doing more of that stuff. And if you like, you can follow me by hitting that Perry Buddy guy in your bottom right, I believe, your screen, or swiping left to right if you're on an iPhone, or swiping up if you're on an Android, and hit follow. All right, so here we go. So today I'm feeling like starting in child's pose. So I'm going to take my big toes together and take my knees apart and slowly sink my hips toward my heels. And I'm just going to let myself arrive on my mat. And, not feel rushed or anything, even though I do have a short amount of time to practice today. I'm just going to let myself get on my mat and release those thoughts. And then I'm going to breathe. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Right now I'm just checking out where I am, so my breath's kind of shallow. And then I'm going to slowly lengthen my breath. Inhaling all the way down to my lower belly, so a couple inches below my belly button. Letting that area relax, and then exhaling, drawing that lower belly up and in, and exhaling out the nose. So stay here for a couple more breaths. And then walk your hands over to the right and extend your left palm further than the right. Inhale into that left side, feel it opening. Exhale back to center, do the other side. Reach that right hand, right arm further than the left. So I can really feel it here on my side, in my rib cage. And then slowly walk back here. Inhale to a tabletop position. So my knees are 2 fists apart. My wrists are under the shoulders. And my fingers are spread. And I'm pressing down on the ring of my palm and my knuckles. And I'm going to do a few cat-cows here. Inhaling up. Dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, opening the chest. And then exhaling, bending the elbows and really pressing down on the ground. Lifting my back, arching my back like an angry cat. And this feels good, so I'm going to stay here. Inhaling up and exhaling. I'm just warming up the spine, letting juices flow, and letting my breath lead my movement. So I'm going to come back to the tabletop, and then walk my hands over to the edge of my mat, so my spine's like a C, and look over my right hip, maybe my right shoulder. And then walk over the other side. Inhale, arm, right arm up to the sky. 1. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale down and through. Last time. And then I'm going to place my shoulder on the mat. Maybe walk my hands. Left hand toward the front. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up and exhale. Place my head down. Walk my right arm forward. Oh, thank you for the hearts. This feels good too. You should try it. And then come back up to tabletop. I'm going to tuck my toes under. Inhale, bend my elbows, and then slowly lift my hips up to a downward facing dog. So I'm going to adjust a little so you can see me better. This is my first down dog for the day. So I'm keeping my knees bent a lot, drawing my lower belly in, waving my spine long, and keeping this buoyancy in my armpit so I'm not sinking down. If it feels good, wave your hips left and right. You can do this with your breath. So you can inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Come back to center. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, roll up to the top of a high plank or high push-up position, reaching the heels back. This is too much, come down on your knees. Big inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower down. point your toes back. I know you can't see my toes, but they're pointing back. I'm going to do 3 baby cobras. I'm going to inhale, shoulders up and back. Lift my chest, neck and head. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up, so I'm not really pressing on my hands. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Come back to tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I'm going to walk my feet up to my hands. Feet are 2 fists apart and my knees are bent. I'm going to hang out in a forward bend. Really relaxing my torso over my legs. Maybe wave left and right. Lift the toes, spread the toes and place them back down. Inhale. Release the hands. Exhale. Press the feet down. Roll up to standing. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Okay, inhale the arms up. Exhale. Bend forward. Step the feet back to downward facing dog. Maybe wave a little bit. I'm going to bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the right leg up. So my heel is flexed. Let me walk a little bit more. Heel is flexed. Holding here. Inhale. I'm going to exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, and tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, and step the right foot by the right thumb. Place the left knee down. Inhale, come up to Spider-Man fingers. So creating space here. Exhale, press the feet down and roll up. I'm just going to place my hands on the tops of my thighs. So I'm not sinking or jamming my hips down like this. I'm really focusing on pressing my feet down and having a firm foundation and not jamming my hips or anything like that. And I'm working on balancing my pelvis. So it's not overly arched, my back isn't overly arched like this, and I'm not overly rounded like this either. Okay, and I feel like a twist here, so I'm going to take my gaze to the right, open my right arm to the back of my mat and the left arm to the front, and twist. And I'm going to place my hands on the inside of my right foot and walk my right foot a little out. And come into a modified lizard. Couple breaths here in. So I could definitely feel it here, but it's not super jammed or cramped. Okay, inhale. Bend the elbows, tuck the back toes under, lift the back heel up. And I'm going to take my right hand to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. I'm going to exhale, bend the knee, press the feet down, and roll up to a high lunge. Inhale here, and exhale. Bend my back knee down and take my fists to my hips. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Take my hands to my hips. I'm going to come up to a balancing position. So I'm going to push off with my back foot and lift my left knee. This may be good enough for you here. If you like, cross right here, cross the left knee on top, or left leg on top of the right knee. So that's what it looks like here. Maybe bend, come down to like a chair position. Inhale here. Exhale, press up. Send the hands down, come back to downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, high plank. And lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do that on the other side. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, inhale, lift the left leg up, flex the left foot. So a couple breaths here. Head and neck are relaxed. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Take the knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged down dog. And then exhale. Knee to chest, step the left foot by the left thumb, come down on the right knee. Inhale, come up to your fingertips. Exhale, press the left foot down, come up to low lunge. So again, not jamming here, not sitting on the hips, or sitting on the joints or the ligaments and tendons. So really pressing that foot down, making space here. We're going to add a twist. Left hand to the back of the mat, right hand to the front. Very good. Take the hands to the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot a couple inches to the right. And again, so we're coming to lizard. Couple breaths here. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Inhale, lift the back knee, come onto the fingertips. Exhale, bend the back knee, press the feet down, roll up to standing. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fist to hips. Inhale up. Exhale, fist to hips. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, inhale up. Hands to the hips, push off with the back foot. They'll lift the right knee up or cross it in front of you. Find your balance. If you want to challenge, start coming to a seat. Maybe take your hands in front of your chest. Inhale here. Exhale. Lift the right knee up, send it back, hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Come up to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So I'm sweating. If you're doing with me, are you sweating too? Inhale the right leg up. This time open the hip. So the right foot's reaching toward the left shoulder. And the shoulders are still square. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step the right foot by the right thumb. And what am I feeling? Take the left foot 1 or 2 feet behind you. So both legs are straight. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. And then just stay right here. Press the big right toe mound down. Take the right hip back. So I tend to hyperextend my knee, so I always have this little bend right here. And if you like, inhale, exhale, fold forward. Maybe come to the backs of the hands. And inhale up. Take the left heel down. Bend both knees. Inhale. Exhale, press your feet down. Roll up to standing. Take your arms right arm to the front of the mat, left arm to the left, to the back of the mat. Keep the front knee bent and come into warrior 2. Breathe here. Inhale, flip the palm, right palm up, left hand to the left thigh, and bend. And inhale. If you like, exhale, right forearm to the right thigh, circle the left arm down and forward and up. Big inhale. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. Step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, press down to inhale, lift the left leg up. If you like, exhale, open the hip, left foot reaching toward the right shoulder. Inhale, straighten the leg, exhale, step the left foot by the left thumb. So if you're not there yet, if that's not happening, you can grab the left ankle, walk the left foot, walk the feet up there. Take the right foot 1 to 2 feet behind the left foot. Both legs are straight. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. And breathe here. Press down on the left big toe mound and take the left hip back. And again, if you like, fold over the front leg and take the backs of the hands to the mat. Walk the hands back up. Walk the right foot back. Place the right heel down. Bend both knees. Inhale. Exhale, press the feet down. Roll up to a warrior two. So I'm just adjusting so you can see my feet. Gaze over the left fingertips. Shoulder blades down the back, shoulders away from the ears. Big inhale all the way down to the lower belly. Exhale, draw the lower belly up and in. If you like, inhale the front palm up, right hand to the right thigh, and bend. Keeping that bend in that front knee as best you can. Then inhale, come up. Left forearm to the left thigh, circle the right arm down to the front and then up. Not a lot of weight here. Big inhale, exhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, roll to high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. So arm balances and things like that are in my practice. So I will do one right now. So I walked my feet up to my hands, and I'm in a wide squat. You can stay here if you like. Sometimes I like taking my hand down. Let's do this. Hand down, inhaling the other arm up. Sometimes I drop this arm behind me. So figure out where you're at. Don't overdo it. Just find where you find your first stretch. And if it's here, you're here. If you're here, you're here. Maybe you're here. I am going to practice my crow pose. So if you know it, do it. If not, this is what I usually do. If you can see me, I'll do it sideways. I come down to a toe stand, and I separate my knees. I walk my hands up, and I hug my knees around my upper arms. I lift up on my toes. My hands are maybe shoulder width apart, and I really squeeze here, draw my lower belly in, and I shift my weight forward. Then maybe one foot will come up, maybe the other. And then come down. So that took me a good 6-8 months of everyday practice to get. So don't worry if you're not there yet. And I'm still working on it. Okay, so while we're here, you'll sit. Take your feet, bottoms of your feet together, knees apart. Open your feet up like a book. Or sitting up tall. And then exhale. Bend until you feel that first stretch right here. So for me, it's right here. Take one leg out, keep one foot in. This foot is flexed. Knees and toes point straight up. If you like, you can bend this way, or you can bend this way. Totally up to you. whatever you're feeling. So I'm feeling like going this way today. This is me. Don't forget to breathe and switch sides. Again, flex that foot, toe and knee to the sky, straight up. You can face the leg and fold forward. Wherever you are, grab the calf, the foot, the toes, keeping a long spine so we're not rounding down like this. Okay. If you can, rest the shins on top of each other and flex your feet, hang your ankle close to this knee. So it's not resting in here, but it's actually almost hanging over like this. If you're here, that's fine too, so stay here. That's my puppy. And someone's coming in the house, so don't mind them. Okay, just stay here and walk forward if that feels good for you. Walk your hands forward. And walk your hands back and then switch. So whatever was on top, put it on the bottom. Again, flex both feet. Inhale. Exhale, draw the lower belly in, walk your hands forward. And then walk your hands back. Let's see, roll onto your back. Take your heels close to your butt. So feet are 2 fists apart. We're going to do bridge. So press your feet down. Make sure your gaze is straight up. Press your feet down. Inhale your hips up. You can take your arms to a cactus or a Y position. So draw your chest toward your chin. Slowly come down, drop your knees to the right, drop your knees to the left. We'll do it one more time, press the feet down, inhale the hips up. Slowly lower, knees to the right. Knees to the left. You can just stay here. Maybe take the bottoms of your feet together. Knees out. Place your hands on your lower belly. Or if you like, if like wheel is in your practice. I don't do wheel a lot or often. But if you're curious, I think I'm pretty warm enough. Take your hands like this by your ears. Inhale. Press your feet down. And come up. Only if this is in your practice and you feel that you are warm enough. Otherwise, just stay where you were. So big inhale. Slowly come down. Tuck the chin. Very good. Drop the knees to the right and the left. Place your hands on your knees. Make little circles with your knees to the right and left. Hug your knees into your chest. And drop the knees to the right. Stacking your hips. So left hip is on top of the right. And keep your shoulders on the mat. Take them to a Y position. Take your gaze over the left shoulder. So your breath's becoming more gentle. And melt here. Okay, hug the knees into the chest again. Drop the knees to the left. So we're stacking the right hip on top of the left. Arms to a Y. Gaze over the right shoulder. And come back to center. Hug your knees to the chest. Take your knees by your armpits. Your arms, take them inside between your knees and grab the outside of the ankles. Outside ankles or the outside of the feet. And come into a happy baby. So press your sacrum down on the mat if you can. Maybe rock a couple inches left and right. Nothing too exciting. Maybe we do need a little excitement in this sequence. If you like, extend one leg, bend the other. Do it the other side. If an inversion is in your practice, you could do it now. If you're by a wall, you could just take your legs up the wall. This is really nice. This is really nice right before you go to bed too. It'll help you sleep. This is good here. If plow or shoulder stand is in your practice, you could do that too. So I'm going to go into plow, setting my legs over my head, supporting my lower back. Then I'm on my shoulders, not my neck. If you're here, maybe place your knees on your forehead. That feels good. Maybe knees around your ears. And slowly come down. Hands behind the thighs. I'm gonna rock. 3 or 4 times all the way to seated. And come into a seated meditation. So you could take your legs, come into just cross-legged position. I like to sit in with my heels center. I think it's called a potted palm. Take your hands, palms facing up. If you want to draw energy in, if you're doing something exciting that needs energy after this, which I do, Or if you need to calm down, palms down. So I'm going to do palms up. You can close your eyes. We're sitting up tall, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale through the nose, all the way down to the belly. And exhale. Draw the lower belly up and in. Nice and slow. Inhale to the count of 4 and exhale longer, maybe to the count of 6 or 8. Scan your body for any tension that you're holding. And in the exhales, release that. For example, your forehead, space between the eyebrows, your jaw, your shoulders, tops of the thighs, your belly, your feet. If any thoughts come into your head, acknowledge it and pack it away. Put it in a box, save it for later. Because you're right here. Slowly blink your eyes open. Take your hands in front of your chest. Thank yourself for practicing, or thank yourself for having the intention of practicing this later when you watch the replay. And thank you for letting me guide you. Have a great day. And I hope this sequence helped you break up in your hustle. It was a good break in your hustle. So if you like these kinds of sequences, and if you like me, follow me. If you know someone who would benefit from this sequence, share the replay. And again, you can tweet me your comments or anything like that at April L. Enriquez. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.